Good morning, everybody. My name is Jordan Lee, and I am going to present you my mission. My mission is called Mission San Miguel Arcangel. This is a front fountain in front of the entrance. These are roses and flowers on the sides to decorate it. This is made out of cobblestone, and this in the inside is made of cobblestone too. Now, let's go inside our mission. See? My mission is called San Miguel Arcangel, and it was established in 1797. As you can see, this is the front entrance. Welcome, welcome. Let's enter to the two front doors. First, let's go outside. This is the courtyard, which represents Mission Life. This fountain is in the very middle. This is made out of cobblestone, like the one in the front of the entrance. Inside here too is also made out of cobblestone. Roses, flowers, tall grass, ferns, and trees decorate the courtyard. Here are gravel pathways, which lead the friars and the Indians into the church and other buildings that they want to go into. Now, let's head on over to one of the rooms. There are many different types of rooms. Well, not many. Here's one of them. This is the common rooms. A bed, table, it's a desk, a table with seats. Now, let's go into one of the master bedrooms. Here are one of the master bedrooms. Desk, two beds, table with seats. These are windows. They are not made out of glass because glass in Alta California is very rare. They built it out of greased and stretched sheepskin to keep out the heat and the flies. Okay, now let's head on over to one of the dining rooms. There are two of them, so let's just go over to one. This is one of the dining rooms, as you can see. This is the dining room. It is a long room with windows and torches. These are seats, and these are tables. Tables are made of pressure plates and fences. The seats are made out of wooden stairs. Okay, let's move on to the kitchen. There's a cook eats, sleeps, and cooks. Obviously. Now, here is the kitchen. This is where the cook sleeps, and this is where the cook eats. And inside here are many different types of food, like beef, chicken, pork chop, apples, melons, fish, carrots, potatoes, and bread. There are also furnaces to cook foods. This is coal to start the furnaces so I can cook food. These are wooden cutting tables, which the cook can use to cut vegetables and fruits. This is the cauldron, where he can wash his hands, and he can also wash other types of food. Okay, now let's move on to the library. The library is where many friars and Indians study and read books. The library is where Indians study about Christianity. Okay, this is the library. As you can see, many books are here. And there's seats and tables so that the friars and the Indians can read and study. Here is the study hall. The study hall is a room next to the library. They can bring their books in here to read, or they usually study or write in their diaries and journals. Now, let's move on to the smaller courtyard. There's a smaller courtyard on the outer grounds of the big courtyard. This is the small courtyard. It is on a much smaller scale than the big courtyard, than the main courtyard over there. Here, it has the same decorations like trees, roses, flowers, tall grass. but it doesn't have ferns. Now, let's go inside one of the rooms. The rooms are the same as the other common rooms. Bed, desk, table. Okay. Now let's move on to the farms. The farms is where we harvest types of foods. The Indians work here so they can harvest different types of food, such as carrots, potatoes, and wheat to make bread. These are very, very important items. For carrots, give vitamin C. Potatoes, which are healthy for you. Wheat, which will make bread and give you grain. Now let's move on to the animals. There are many, many different types of animals, such as pigs, sheep, and cows. The pigs are used for their meat. And cows are used for their leather, which can make clothing and blankets, and also used for their meat. They can also use their udders for milk. Now, sheep are rarely used for their meat, but always used for the wool to make wool blankets and sheepskin. We used to make sheepskin, as I mentioned earlier, to make windows. Here is a watering hole. These are where the animals bathe, and they could swim in here to cool themselves off from the hot, sweltering California sun. Now, here are fences so to keep the animals in. We don't want the animals to escape, but as you can see, many of them want to escape. Now, let's move on to the cemetery. The bell wall is in the cemetery. The bell wall was built in the 1950s. Here are the gravestones. They are made out of cobblestone walls. I made them with moss because it'll make them look old. There are many, many rows of them. Now, let's go to the bell wall. The bell wall, the outer part is made out of cobblestone. And here is the bell. Fence, iron block, fence, iron block. Now, let's see the outer workers' quarters, which is over here. It is connected to the church where workers live. Here are many, many beds where the workers sleep and live. Now, last but not least, let's move into the church. The church is the main thing about the mission. There are benches here, which the Indians could stay here and sit and listen to the fire that talks up over there. Now let's go see over here. These are 3 statues. 1, 2, 3. There are 2 small statues and 1 big statue. Here is a symbol representing the sun. I put torches around it so it'll make it look like the sun. Here is where the fire stands and talks. It is a table also made out of fences and pressure plates. This is a very tall, long room because many, many Indians stayed here. Torches and windows lined the wall. This was made out of quartz, and so were all the other buildings. Thank you for watching and listening to this video. I learned a lot about missions, and I put a lot of effort and work into this. Thank you for watching.